Crypto. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. Never a dull day in crypto. Said it many times. We've got Richard Hart back, annihilating people in the conversations. Good thing, bad thing. Who knows? Who knows? Seen some great comments from him, seen some terrible comments from him, but it is what it is. One thing is, it's good to have a founder back engaging with the community, regardless of what they're saying. It's going to get eyeballs, it's going to get attention. So I'm all for it. Unfortunately, our good friend Corey Costa took the brunt. Corey Meatballs took the brunt of the there's Utah coming in. Hello, Utah. How's it going? Yeah, Corey Costa took the brunt of Richard Hart's return.
Oh man, that shit was classic. Who were you talking to
When?
just now before I came on?
What are you talking about?
Were you talking to yourself?
The stream's live, you head kiss.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, Utah, we're live. Catch up, but get with the program, man.
Let me pull up the comments here. Oh, we don't even have any. What's going on around here? It's ugly out there. Don't look at your portfolio today. No no Titan Hub today.
Oh, we've got the hub. I'm going to go through a few things here tonight. So, what have we got going on the show tonight? I think Dukes from Titan X Utils is going to pop in at some stage, give us a little bit of an overview. I think they've pushed some updates to the site. If you haven't seen Titan X Utils before, absolutely amazing data-driven site for the Titan X community. We covered it on the stream a couple of months ago, and Dukes and Keto from the community have built this site, done a great job. One, kind of one place you can go to really get all the important stats of what's going on in the ecosystem. So Dukes will be popping in at some stage tonight to go through a few things. We want to have a look at diamonds again. Rich Landon and Utah and myself have been working away on diamonds. Rich is obviously the main guy pushing diamonds, but he has finished the first audit and it's gone into second audit at the minute. We started posting about it on X. We covered it last week on the stream, first kind of drop of the white paper. But I think things start to kick off from here. So we'll have another look at diamonds, some updates there, and then just have a look at what's going on in Taurus and ORX. And yeah, anything else that pops up on the stream along the way. So Utah, you mentioned there the streets aren't. There's not too much blood in the streets today.
Well, there's still some blood. I had a feeling they were going to do that. Like it's just too easy to see. Like boom, major crash, then all of a sudden it just rebounds. Everything's green. Everybody thinks, "Yep, that's it. Alt season, here we come." Then one more time, bam.
Yeah, I mean all the pump that happened on Pulsechain has once again been wiped out. Not that there was not that it was a big pump, but any of the sort of pumpage that came yesterday was pretty much wiped out again today, completely and utterly wiped out. And this is important, right? Because Richard Hart mentioned this in a tweet today. We'll actually just dig straight in because I want to cover as much as we can in a short period of time. And there's a lot of things that I want to actually have a look at specifically this evening. So the first thing did want to bring up was, just let's give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay, here we go. First thing I wanted to bring up, okay, Richard Hart obviously popping back today. Absentee founders, we've been all screaming about this. Nobody, I don't know, maybe some people are, but I think the general consensus is that nobody wants to see the founder go quiet at all. Now, I understand and respect the choices and things that are made for this to happen, but ideally, it doesn't need to happen. Shaking weak hands out, dealing with other things in their lives, whatever it may be. I think it's nice to see that the founders be front and center, most of the time. But just on the engagement, Richard Hart popped back today with a vengeance, acting a little bit like we used to see him, insulting people, insulting people, criticizing people, arguing with people. That's a lot of the stuff that we initially loved that he did, was a lot of that kind of stuff. But it's the engagement that I want to highlight on here, because he has been posting. He's been posting on Twitter, and I myself have been guilty of not even bothering to read a lot of his tweets of late. But 4 hours ago, 124K views, 108K likes, 338 tweets, and more importantly is the amount of comments, 1.2K comments on this string in 4 hours. And then he came back in 150 comments here, and we're already up and back in. Obviously, here people have started to get a little bit of it, realize that he's actually coming in, talking about things, and 337 comments on this tweet in the last hour. So, founders being present in their community is a big, big thing. Any thoughts on that initially, Utah?
Yeah. Um, I don't know what to think, man. I don't know what to think. Yeah, it's good to be present, for your community, but I don't know if it's good to argue with your community and insult your community and
Yeah,
all
but
these other things.
he always did that, and that's kind of, it's kind of, maybe not everybody, but he did always kind of insult people in the streams years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's his style or whatever, but I think he pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, he has pissed a lot of people off. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to mention with this was, and I want to get your thoughts on this, is that he did mention, somebody called him out on this green candle market. And now, a lot of things that Richard says, I think obviously he does just say them for engagement farming, for bait, for arguments, to have people react. But I did see somebody call out about the green candle marketing thing, and he mentioned about the time not that long ago. Well, probably it could be as long as a year ago, for all I remember. But there was $20 million get bridged into Pulsechain, and did not fuck about, just simply pumped the charts a double. I remember PulseX ripping a double in one day. And he said in one of the comments today that just gets sold straight back down. Just the fact that he acknowledged that happened, I remember it. I remember going, "Geez, like we've got a double here. Things could really start kicking off." And at the time, I did feel like it was Richard testing things, and just the fact that he brought that up today very, very quickly, that he pumped $20 million in, pumped all the coins, PulseX, Inc., all these things popped a double, and they get sold straight back down, exactly the way we are today. So, any thoughts on that, Utah?
I just think it's not quite time.
Yeah,
It's just not quite time. If you pump right now, it's short-lived. If you are the only shining city on the hill right now, I don't give a shit where you're at. Any ecosystem, we've seen it in Titan X. They're gonna flock to it and they're gonna dump it right back down. And we need like everything to be pumping, right? We need a lot
yeah,
of other alts to be pumping, so people aren't just going here and rotating back and forth through everything. So we need a true fucking alt season is what we need.
exactly my point. You know, because it wasn't ready. It was clear. He's got to test it out. Pumping that $20 million in, it did get sold straight back down. People run like crazy. You can put the same argument to the ban burns within the Titan X ecosystem. That it's just there's no point in, it's not the market isn't ready. I say many times about, there's no point in trying to fight the market, and maybe that's why these founders disappeared. They realize and do recognize that the effort is not worth the juice isn't worth the squeeze when the season and the market isn't right. So I still believe that we're still not quite ready for alt season. We do need everything pumping. Richard sees it. I think anybody holding keys to ban Burns sees it. And yeah, it is what it is. Not quite ready.
I
So
mean,
go ahead.
look at Binance, right? They've been pumping for about a month. They got everybody over there, man. Everybody was over there, and then the memes started pumping, and everybody went over there. Next thing you know, bam, wipe out. And you can say what you want about that. I don't think it's a coincidence, but whatever. But I mean, it's vicious out here right now. It's just not time.
Yeah. So I mean, Slim's in the chat there. Cheers for tuning in, Slim. Just saying, stay psyched and huddle. I mean, we've been doing that for a long time, but yeah, doesn't seem to be much else to do. Just keep adding to your bags, and yeah, keep battling. Even Richard Hart coming back today. I seen Corey Costa getting one back. You know that even though Richard Hart's back posting, arguing, engaging, the pulse price is down 5% today. So even though
Dude, that that comment that he slammed Corey Costa with is going to go down in the fucking pulse chain history books. That's never going away. You got a nickname and it's there forever.
oh man, this yeah, 100%. Wonders it even trying to find it quickly. I wonder if you search cry fagging. Wonder doesn't come up. Cry fagging. Oh. It's right there. 680 or 678 likes in what time was that at? 5, yeah, like 4 hours. If I see your ass cry fagging about me not being here one single more fucking time, I'm leaving your ass blocked. Absolute classic. I don't, it's just I even got DMs from people that have disappeared with it with that comment brought them out of the woodwork.
Yeah, and I think this is a lot of why the founders just go into their caves and do their thing because this is what you're going to come out to, right? You're going to come out to everybody's bags are down, everybody's fucking pissed off, and we even get it, and we're nothing, compared to RH and compared to Jake, and I mean, just us founders of our small protocols. It's even hard for us because we come out here and what do we get in the chat? We get the fudders. Like only the fudders have coming out lately. Slim's here. He's backing us, so that's cool. Good to see you. Thanks, man. But like, it's just a shit show. So they bitch because the founders aren't here. But when the founders are here, they do nothing but FUD and talk shit the whole fucking time because the price is down. So it's kind of a lose lose.
Yep. All right. So the bubbles. What I wanted to look at here was just at the minute. I'm not sure why Gotex is the biggest green bubble today. People say a lot about abandoned protocols and things in the Titan X ecosystem being dead. And yes, while some of them may be, I do think a lot of these things cannot be just written off. There's things in the ecosystem have a lot of holders. They have we seen in the crash last week, the whole market crash, that a lot of these Titan X coins did not sell off at all. Now, to me, that seems like a pretty decent thing. But even the fact that, when all is sea of red, that something like Goat X, which is forgotten about by many, has managed to pump 20% today. I'm not saying buy that or not financial advice anyway, but before writing anything else off in the ecosystem, do have a little dig into each coin and see what the hell is going on. Some of these things are on an absolute fire sale yet. And whilst, Richard Hart's been gone for a long time, whilst even some of these founders may seem like they're gone, um, they're in the background waiting and hoping. And when people have a little bit more money to play around, when maybe some founders who have, had a hard time have a little bit more money to speculate, they will also want to try to revive their projects. That's my opinion on that matter. Utah, you anything to add on that?
Well, I think a lot of founders have sold a lot of crypto to pay for these protocols because they're expensive. And so when you sell a lot of your bags to pay for your protocol, and not only does the entire market take a shit, your protocol goes down with it. So basically all your crypto net worth is wrapped up in protocols. Man, it can be devastating. So it's hard. I don't think it's an excuse for founders not to be here personally, but I think we're a little different. Like we're just here front and center, like we're just fucking committed. But
Yeah, there's a few yeah. Maybe we are the exception. Maybe we should have just fucked off like everybody else and took it easy.
still out here taking it on the chin.
Mhm.
Can I address this comment real quick?
Yep.
So Tom says he's been thinking of preparing something bullish myself to contribute to the anniversary. Yeah, Tom, shoot me a DM on X. We can give you an hour block if you wanted, or if you just want to come on with somebody else. And it's open to anybody. It's not just founders, solid community members. Anybody wants to come on
Yeah,
the anniversary stream,
I think it's
send me a
important as
DM.
well while you're saying that too, that anybody watching this that does want to contribute to the next cut the second year, we're not even going to call it a conference, just the second year anniversary streams on the Saturday and Sunday, the first, I think it's the 1st and 2nd of November, Utah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Depending on how many people we get, we might not have enough. We might not have enough people to fill 2 days, or we might do 4 hour Saturday, 4 hour Sunday, or maybe one 8 hour day. I don't know yet. That's why I'm just trying to get a head count, and then we'll go from there and see. Okay, now how do we schedule it?
Yeah, well, October hasn't had its proper up yet, so maybe if we get a proper Pumptober towards the end, when the anniversary streams times come, there might be a lot of people, more people want to engage. But what I was going to say there was, you mentioned about taking an hour or a 2 hour slot. Look, anybody watching from within the community that wants to contribute in any way, even a 5 minute slot, even popping in for 5 to 10 minutes to say something that you want to say, or to pop in on one of the panels where there's maybe 4 or 5 other guys, and you can just sit, and you can even just to be there and just comment when you have to. No pressure at all. Another thing that people could do for these streams is help us out. That would be to make short videos, testimonials, how you've found the Titan X system, what you're bullish on, the reasons you're still here, all those kind of things, little videos that we can use to play between chats, between conversations, just to show that there's a real community here. I mean, I remember one of the Hex conferences, something that Matty Allen organized, love him or hate him, whatever it may be. We had something like 150 people on the stream all at once. Might have even been more than that. Um, but that was just a way, back then, to show solidarity in the community for people that wanted to show that they're there for the community, for the coins, that it was something to do. So anybody watching, help us out. The more we can put into this, you've seen, what we can create, like last year, the amount of hype we were able to generate. Just the more we can get people to help, the easier it makes it. The less, what's the right word, or the easier it is. It's less difficult to pull good comments and good content together if we have help from more and more people.
Yeah, we'll just threaten them. If we don't get enough people, you're going to be stuck with me and Allie. so, so you better get some other people in here to help us out with this anniversary stream.
Yeah,
Man,
absolutely.
last year was so fun, man, but we were in a totally different place as far as price action, and things were moving, and man,
Yeah,
it
we
was
were
fucking
coming to the
awesome.
end. We were coming to the end of 3 months of up only, really, weren't we?
Yeah, I think Jake was on there for like 8 hours one of the
Yeah,
days.
I remember actually, like, because I ran. I don't even remember the first day, the first 4 hours of the first day and the first 4 hours of the second day, something like that. And I remember actually coming back on at the end to close out and being like, holy shit, Jake, I don't know how you have the energy to actually continue to talk this long because, yeah, I was exhausted after just a few hours. And he did a marathon, maybe 8 hour session that day.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. That was good. But everybody was here. Every builder, every community member, like the Titan X community was in full force. So we need to rally the troops again.
Absolutely. Cheers for tuning in again, Sonia. Whoever you are, we had fun having you in the chat last week. 63 people watching at the minute. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Go and give the Blaze channel a follow on X. That's where we are posting all the updates for Blaze, Diamonds, and now Trade Brawl as well. But what I want to look at here as we move, just want to keep things moving tonight. ORX up 14% today. Taurus up 8% today. Now, taking all the rest of the ecosystem out, these are things that have had big unlocks lately. Or ORX, the first annual vests, the first 365-day vests are coming out tomorrow. There was a lot of FUD in the ORX chat yesterday. The negativity was fucking rife, and it was brutal to see because project doing performing this well, and gathering a community around it. You usually don't see the levels of FUD in that Telegram that there was yesterday, based on the amount of supply coming out from tomorrow over the next while. And Taurus has already had, just about 10 days ago, its first, after day 88, its first massive unlock of supply coming onto the market. And I wanted to have a look at both the charts as well, just to dig in and see where we're at. Because in my opinion, ORX, the sell-off, this unlock has been coming for a long time. People can early claim. I think anybody that wanting to dump that has already front run that. It's already that the dump is already priced in. Now I could be completely wrong, not financial advice, but we'll have a quick look at both charts. And anybody has any opinions on it, please feel free to put it into the comments. All right, we've got Jukes here in as well. Give me 1 second. Jukes, how's it going?
Oh, am I here?
Yeah,
I
you're
actually
here.
can't hear anything. I hope. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Is my audio? Hold on, let me just check my.
Yep, we can hear
Get
you.
my headphones.
Can you hear us?
Okay. There you go. I can hear. I can hear now. I fixed it.
Nice. How's it going?
How you doing, Ali, man? I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you
Good
for
to have
having
you
me on.
back on. Glad you're here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. How's things been?
Yeah, things have been the same as always. The
Same as always, isn't it?
Yeah.
When was the last time we spoke now?
Probably about 2 months ago.
2 months ago, and
Maybe three. Maybe three, because
Ah,
I actually noticed I was looking back through previous streams, and the first time crypto graphics was on the show was 6 months ago, and it feels like it was only about 3 or 4 weeks ago. But it was 6 months ago we streamed together, and you were a good bit after that, I believe.
wow, I can't believe time has flown by so fast. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is. All right, let's pull. Jukes, we'll get into Titan X utils here shortly, but just don't want to. I don't. There's a lot of stuff I actually want to cover, and I'll just run through it in order here this evening. So,
I came prepared to have tea. I'm good.
nice. This is what I was actually looking at a little bit. So, even the Titan X, we've seen a lot of the build on Titan X protocols follow Titan X with a pump. We all know how the bonded utility or the bonded liquidity works. But yeah, July pump, August pump, September pump. Now, whether you can call these pumps or not, it's just funny to look back and go, right, well, we've had a pump in July, sold off. August, same. September, a little bit. Everybody will call it September, Rectember, but October, the 1 month that everybody's looking for the pump, we've had absolutely, we've had absolutely no pump yet. Now I'm hoping that
Yes.
it's that I'm hoping that it's still to come this month, but a lot of the charts follow this as well. Even in ORX, you can argue, July pump here, a little bit of a sell off. It did run up a lot harder in ORX, but August pump down. September, here's a big green candle in September, and again in October, nothing, absolutely nothing yet. Now, obviously, with ORX, we've got this unlock coming out tomorrow. But again, I do feel a lot of this is priced in. Anybody that's been investing ORX has been able to early claim even way back here. And I know people that did. I know a lot of people that did take profits back here. I know a lot of people that are just want to hold it tight, don't care what happens in the short term. But I think a lot, again, I could be completely wrong, and I'd be interested to get your opinion on this, Utah and Dukes. But all through this, there's big profit, and anybody vesting day one, even around the start of ORX, anybody in here could have easily just taken the profit, but many have decided to diamond hold and not ECP. Is that what it's called? ECP, early take penalties on their early claims, early claim penalties. Um, they could even panic do it at the minute. They could claim and sell today, but it doesn't seem to be the thing that's happening. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah. There may be a tool that we can look at later.
Ooh,
That could,
teal up, teal up, chicks,
look
teal
a
up.
little bit into that. Look a little bit into that.
All right, well,
I
we'll not
think
dig too deep into it yet.
sure. Yeah. I think ORX as well. Like there will be always people who do early claim their vests and take the profit, but ORX really has had a lot of the narrative around it recently in the ecosystem, and I think because it's had such a narrative around it, people want to hold on to it more so. So perhaps a lot of people holding on to it because the narrative is there.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, if we
yeah.
quickly just quickly mention, I mean, okay, so the 4th of I think around the 4th of October was the day 88, 89 for Taurus. And again, nothing really major. Everybody had time here. In Taurus, there was plenty of time before day 88 for things to sell off really, really hard, but it hasn't happened. And the big dip that people expect, again, obviously with with Taurus, the big, massive, massive dip was already priced in my opinion. Uh, and I think ORX might be even stronger here
Mhm.
as it runs up to its unlock days.
Yeah. Things always get priced in. Always, always, always.
Look
People
at that.
speculate.
But Mike Dean tuning in. Cheers for tuning in, Mike. Profit
Like the machine.
maxing or late maxing?
That's the question we all have.
Hopefully,
I'm
hopefully profit maxing.
I mean, I still get surprised at the number of bottom sellers in this ecosystem. Like you could have claimed ORX at any time. Like, why were you selling yesterday and the day before? It's like, what are you front running it a cent and a half? Okay, what do you actually think you're trying to accomplish here? I mean, at a cent and a half, what is the play
Okay,
Just
so
exactly?
front running their fear.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
then what, to buy back in at what, maybe 1 cent if it does dump a little bit lower? Like, what are we even doing? Like, I haven't, my stuff's just sitting there. I'm just leaving it sit there. My day one vests are just sitting there chilling. Like, what are we even doing right now?
I suppose people need. It's easy to say, but you never really know what anybody's particular circumstance are. Maybe just take one example that maybe somebody had their last $200-300 and they did put it into a vesting and they watched it run up, and rather than sell, they're watching it rather than sell in the run up or early claim and sell. They're watching it, and then all of a sudden they see the FUD in the chat. They're starting to panic, thinking, "All right, I'm still in profit here. I'm still well up in profit. If I exit now, at least I get something, and I could potentially buy back lower." And that's just one way somebody could be looking at these things, and seeing. Well, they are still in profit. That's the thing. They're probably selling in profit. So
Yeah, I guess I'm just different, you know. I'm older. I'm an old man. We put into 401ks for 20 years. I can wait for this to reverse. I know I'm not. The thought of dumping my ORX at $1.50 never crossed my mind. I can honestly
yeah,
say that.
exactly. Although I will say this, the thought did cross my mind is wonder if I dumped it all now, could I buy it back a little bit lower if people do capitulate? Um, but yeah, that's not a game I'm willing to play at all. And we're seeing it, that yesterday. We're seeing it yesterday, and we're up whatever it's up, whatever it is, 14% there today. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's right and what's wrong in the long run.
Indeed. Indeed, hindsight tell us everything.
Yeah, I'm happy holding my vest. And I seen Trader Lee posted that he's claimed it. That's the thing. Oren could be launching over the weekend. See the people talking about a 3-day warning. Shadowy's not really, skirting around giving an actual date. It seems that something's going to happen pretty damn soon with Oren. And I seen Trader Lee saying that he early claimed his vests, a lot of his vests today, to be ready for the Oren launch. So interesting to see what is happening there. I don't like to jump into anything too quick, even a day or two, just to see what's what. So I don't need to. I don't need to go early claiming and getting ready. Although, yeah, maybe that is the play. Trader Lee's a smart dude, and he spends a lot of time in the ORX chat.
Trader Lee knows his stuff.
He does.
Trader Lee knows. Knowledge Lee, we should rename him. Wisdom Lee.
Knowledge Lee.
Wisdom Lee.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting too much traction on the on a index. I don't think the leverage trading platform. I don't think they're getting too much activity there. Well, I was joking with Trader Lee the other day about about going along. I can't even remember now. Going along ETH. Look, and it was the absolute and utter wrong play. He told me not to do it. I should have done it. But then I would have got completely wiped out again 10 hours later.
Yeah, ETH likes to play games with people this cycle. It's like, we're going up, we're going up, we're going up. No, not. We're going up, we're going up, we're going. No, not.
Yeah.
It's two jokes.
So, yeah, I mean, Taurus did not get the major sell-off after day 88. All the initial vests start to come out from tomorrow for ORX. I mean, are these people insane? Buying more when so much gets unlocked tomorrow? That's the question. I don't believe so. But I'm always fucking wrong. Maybe not this time. There's a good bit of advice from Mike Dean, and I will say this: hold spot, no leverage trading, guys. I know that's bad for Trader Lee's DEX, but yeah. And I'll say this: in fact, I'd be interested in your opinion. I know yours, Utah, but look, I actually do believe for crypto, the number one fucking rule of all crypto, no matter what it is don't invest what you can't afford to lose. That's the number one. And I don't know, what do you think? What do you think of that, Jukes?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's not even just a crypto, that's to investing in its entirety. If you're ever investing, always put away what you're willing to lose. And with crypto, it's obviously more kind of emphasized because crypto is so crazy volatile. I don't know if you've seen that meme. There's quite a funny meme I saw. a few months back, and it's like a picture of a graph, 3 graphs, and it's like when I hold, graph is sideways. When I sell, the graph goes up, and when I buy, the graph goes down.
How is it so true? How is that so? How can that be? How can it be?
Obviously, the market is reverse trading me at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not only that, it's just Mike Dean saying there, and Mike Dean's obviously helped a lot of people through hacks, through mistakes, whatever. But not just that. In crypto, you can make a mistake and lose everything that you've put in. Just by getting your wallet hacked, by clicking a wrong link. So never more so. Now, I understand people want to, there's an opportunity to, make a lot of money as well, to put in a small amount to make a lot of money, but never. And this kind of is financial advice. Is just never get yourself in a position where you're losing money that you can't afford to.
Yeah.
A few of my friends lost everything with leverage trading. Yeah, I mean, like, I really was sitting joking with Trader Lee when he told me not to put the trade on. I was like, well, I'm fucking counter trading you. And that was the right move to counter trade him. But as I say, I would have been completely, I would have thought I was doing, I thought I would have, was king of the world, made the best decision ever, going 50x long on ETH. And yeah, then it was completely and utterly wiped out the opposite way. And then back again. So anyway, we'll not dwell on that too
Sell the
much.
kids. Slim just put a funny message in. He said, no, mortgage the house, sell the car and boat, sell the kids, buy Titan.
Oh, we should screenshot that now and see where that one plays out.
We see how that plays out in a year from now. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 hard rules. No second mortgages on the house and no selling vehicles to put into crypto.
Don't know, sell the vehicle mightn't be
No.
the worst thing. Mightn't be the worst thing.
Yeah. I mean, I have 2, neither one of them are new or anything. I'm not rich or anything, but like I'm not selling my truck, man. I'm not selling my truck to put money in the markets. One of my buddies did it, but he had 2 trucks. So he sold the nice truck and then he's driving the beater because he put the other money in the market, and then he told me he was going to do it, and I was concerned. I was like, bro, what are we doing now? Like, what are you doing? And so I called my other friend and I told him, and I said, hey, did you know that he's going to sell his truck, bro? Have you talked to him? You need to call him right now. He's going to sell his truck to put money in the markets. And you know what he said? He goes, yeah, it's probably a good play. He could probably buy 10 trucks after it's over. I went, okay. So this is where we're at now. It's a perfectly fine to sell vehicles now. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe now is the time. Definitely not financial advice. Anybody, do not sell your truck to buy crypto unless it's Blaze. But
Sell your truck and get a Titan X util subscription.
Yep, exactly. Don't forget that one. Don't forget that one. All right, what else? Okay, so Rich, Utah. Rich isn't going to be able to come and join us tonight, but I don't actually. We'll maybe do an extra stream this week. Want to give a quick update on diamonds without digging too deep into the white paper. Let me bring this back up. Rich, we've got the first audit complete for for diamonds. So protocol built on Blaze and X28. Protocol highlights diamonds was built to support Blaze and X28 on Ethereum, while being able to function independently on its own, ensuring that value is not directed away from the protocol, thus promoting a harmonious existence. The protocol is designed mainly around 3 Ethereum payout pools as the primary rewards distribution mechanisms. Each ETH payout pool operates independently of each other with its own entry requirements and rewards structure. So we did a bit of a deep dive into the Diamonds white paper last week. And at its core, it is trying to and aiming to make ETH dividends great again. It's all about Ethereum payouts to participants, and there are 3 different ways to earn ETH in the protocol. So we have don't read, just introduce in your own words. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck too deep into it tonight. That's why I'm just scouting over things at the minute because we're hoping to get a a Mike Dean drawn, a Mike Dean flowchart to show nice and clear and easily how the things within the protocol work. Plus, I think Rich needs to reach out to you and get diamonds on the Titan X hub. It's not even on there on upcoming projects yet. But to be fair, we haven't released anything yet. So by focusing on Ethereum as the Ethereum page as the central thing within the ecosystem, there's always going to be a way to earn ETH in there. And it's been a long time coming to have something built on Blaze that that can finally help push that a little bit. And dilution, a lot of people have always thought that something getting built on Blaze and using the diamond hand ticket, the diamond hand wrapper, where you can come along and mint NFTs and get into the Blaze Diamond Hand Club, that it would dilute the original Blaze diamond hand holders. But this thing actually adds to that in an insane way. You anything you want to mention on diamonds tonight?
Yeah, I think that well, first of all, the Diamond Hand Club, the entry into the Diamond Hand Club in Blaze it's a nice feature, but it's the amount of dilution that it would actually cause and the cost that it takes to get that entry into there, it's negligible. It's not even an issue. And people need to consider something like, I'm a Blaze founder, you're a Blaze founder, and Rich is one of our biggest diamond hand ticket holders. So of course that was always considered. Like, there's no way we'd go in and do that. But I think something that we don't talk about enough, ETH rewards are awesome. Everybody loves it. But the buy pressure on diamonds that's basically coded in to it in the scarcity of the token, because it's based on the Blaze emissions schedule, because it takes one Blaze to create one diamond. And it's going to be extremely scarce. And there's a lot of burning going on with the diamonds, a lot of crushing, we call it. And so there's going to be a lot of scarcity and a lot of buy pressure on this token. And there's several different ways to play it, but it seems complex, but once you get a UI, it won't be, it'll just all make sense. But there's some serious fundamentals built into this protocol. I love this protocol. I love the tokenomics of this protocol. And just because the market conditions we're in right now, it's going to be hard to get some attention on it, but it doesn't need mass participation up front. And I think it's going to come out of nowhere and just shock the living shit out of people, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's a historic day. Mike Dean is back in the weekly Blaze. What is going on, Mike? How you doing?
Fantastic, guys. Am I even here? I don't even understand this, man, but I'm here. How's it going, guys? Fucking love you guys.
Hey. How you doing, Mike?
Not
How you
too
been,
bad.
man?
All is well. A bit of I don't know, man. I'm tired as fuck, but I wanted to just chime in, man. It's fucking fantastic, man. I've been listening to you guys. There's only like 8 fuckers listening to this shit. I was like, man, I'm chatting too much with you. Get in here.
We're actually doing quite well tonight. We're up to 116 viewers at the minute, which is a bit quicker. Yeah, 116. We're up to at the minute. It's a bit.
What? I only saw 8. I only saw 8 viewers. I only saw 8 viewers on YouTube, man. What the fuck?
I think X is a big one.
Damn, man. You know what, man? I think X is fucking, dude. I think they're lying to us, man. I don't know, man. I think it's fake. Do you think it's real, man?
The viewer numbers?
Yeah, man. I think they fucking fake that shit, man. So that you just keep on going.
You do see it tick up and down. It does go up and down as people seem to come in.
I know.
Who
I
knows?
think fucking Elon is fucking with us, bro.
He's
I'm
fucking with
telling
us. That's all right.
you. Yeah, but I mean, you're just there. It's like, man, 100 views, but I gotta keep going, man. This is the big shit ever.
Well, I've been here keeping going for many weeks, so we'll just keep on doing it.
I mean, that's how to go. Ellie, man, I fucking miss you, man. How's life with you, man? What are you drinking tonight?
What have I got? I've got a Spanish wine called Malamigo. It's quite nice.
Malamigo. Are you on holidays or why are you so chilling like that?
Pardon?
Are you on holiday? Like you chilling too much now?
No,
I'm
it's
fucking
just yeah. We're
Stop
working
fucking
hard in the house, so a nice glass of wine to relax and chat to
You
you
are
guys.
you're on a holiday, man. Stop fucking with us, man.
Obviously, not at all.
Really? Are you not in Spain or something? Like enjoying, like that's not. You cannot be that happy with that fucking.
Ali undoes the curtains behind him, and there's like a beach, like right there, like.
This is one of the first nights that this don't have a background up. This is my this is my cinema room that I'm sitting in. So I've been working my ass off. I've been working my ass off renovating my house, building my dream home. And yeah,
It's looking good, man. Ali, I have to say, it's really looking good, man. I really thought you were fucking in Spain or something, having a holiday.
No,
you cannot be that happy on a fucking like Irish weather, man. I used to live in Ireland. I know. Sure, that's you're smiling too much for that weather.
Yeah, you're just used to it. Just used to it. Plus, I don't know. Richard Hart's back. Jake will be back, and thing. Yeah, we can't. The pain. We've endured all the pain. It's done.
Ali, let me ask you something.
Yes.
I read something earlier on. It was called. I think. Hold on. I think it was called cry fagging. Can you explain what cry fagging means?
What does it mean? It means,
I don't know.
Well, geez, if you are a crying, whining little bitch that moans about everything and does nothing to bring a little bit of optimism to people's games, you are a cry fagger.
But did you know that word? I read it the first time in my life. I was like, I was laughing my ass off. I was like, what is this?
That's why it's caught the attention so much, because it's like I don't think anybody's ever heard that before.
Apparently, and it's a name where it's known in 4chan. Jugs, are you in 4chan? Chilling.
Oh, bro, I never have touched. I don't think I've ever touched 4chan in my life.
Really?
Never. Yeah.
Man, I think
I've just heard crazy stories about 4chan.
I think 4chan had the real intel back then. Like the real I don't know, like I was not in 4chan too much, I guess. But I know some people were in 4chan and they knew all the stuff which we got to know way later on. So there's definitely some very high IQ guys pretending to be dumb in 4chan, but they actually like they know what's going on in real life.
Yeah, I think I was before my day in 4chan. The alpha's still not there, is it?
No. The alpha is gone since whatever 2016, I guess. From a big brain guy, like one of the big brain guy I know, he told me, it's like, hey, 4chan, that thing is like since 2016 is not worth it anymore. So I was like, all right, man, I'll accept reality.
So let me while you're here tonight as well. What have you been What have you been just working at? You just continually working the updates, Titan X Hub, Matrix, anything new coming, or how you feeling about everything at the minute?
Well, the thing is, I just got off a plane a few hours ago. Right, I landed in some place here. I cannot disclose. And I'm having a Western Cape white wine. Not like you, Ali.
Mike, you landed in Jake's sauna.
He's gone. We'll never see him again.
That's it.
How did you make it through the metal detector, bro? I want to know.
What the fuck, bro? I don't know what happened, man. I just landed straight to the fucking sauna, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Mike's
No,
on his
but I mean,
rejuvenation arc.
the thing is, man, the market has been. I mean, as of lately, happened. I don't. It definitely has manipulation going on with fucking Binance, man. One of my theories is CZ had to do so that he the pattern something. Is it the right wording?
We're losing you, Mike. Your signal doesn't seem to be too good. You're cutting out there.
Hello.
It's the sauna
1, 2.
Wi-Fi, bro.
Really? Can you guys hear me? 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's breaking up a little bit. I think it's fine now.
Okay. I'm just saying regarding what happened recently with the markets with Binance. I think, man, Binance. Okay, my theory is I could be totally fucking cuckoo out there. Maybe this is completely out of my imagination, but maybe CZ had to do what he had so that he get the pardon. Is that the right wording? Pardon? What are you guys thinking about that, man?
Okay, he had to cut a deal.
He had to cut a deal so that they get him off, man. I don't know. The thing is, like, okay, maybe I'm completely out of this is world or something. I'm thinking too deep or whatever. But I think he had to do what he had to do now to get all this thing going. What do you guys think, man? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. What do you think, Jukes?
Same boat as you, Ali. Same boat as you, man. I have no idea as well. I haven't been deep in the 4chan, Reddit, like threads.
Well, I'll
Haven't
chime
been
in
deep.
because I like the rabbit hole stuff. So I never
Okay.
thought about that angle, but it looked completely orchestrated to me. Binance has been pumping, you know, everything has been pumping. The masses ran over to Binance. Binance memes started pumping. Everybody was chasing over in Binance. Then next thing you know, bam, everybody got screwed.
Yeah, I seen people tweeting like the bull run's happening on Binance and it's staying there for the rest of the bull run. Like, oh, really?
Imagine everything dropped apart from BNB.
Very
Like,
suspicious.
I mean, come on, boys.
I don't know a lot about it,
Come
but
on.
from what I've seen, a lot of people were saying there was really no indications of that huge correction we had. It just came out literally of nowhere. And that speaks to me as manipulation. I know people put in, leverage. They leverage traded the market like 30 minutes before it crashed and made millions and millions and millions in the process, which again speaks to me of some level of manipulation.
I mean, apart from that, okay, I mean, you can say like, oh, maybe there was like some few people beforehand, whatever. I mean, okay, those guys, maybe they had some inside information, but bro, there was like, you know how many people go liquidated, man? Like, you know how many, like, I had some few friends who go liquidated, who are like, careful how they do leverage trading. I don't do leverage trading because I know like there's no way I'm going. I know this game is not made for my fucking ass. I know. I like look. I was like I tried it and whatever. I have some few friends who think they can. Well, I think they're fucking stupid, but they think they're fucking. And obviously, they fucking lost everything. Like they were wiped out. They were wiped out. They never thought the prices will never ever go to those prices. They never ever thought that like it's like prices which will never like it's unimaginable that whatever those prices will ever be reached, and those prices were reached. Insane.
Yeah,
That's the game you're playing, right? You're
Yeah,
playing with fire.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen. Yeah, it really can.
I mean, the thing is, like, everything can happen in fucking crypto. It's not like everything can happen in life.
Yeah.
In crypto, it can.
Yeah, crypto is
Anyway,
A lot of
Like,
people
why
got.
would you? Sorry,
Sorry,
Jukes. Why would you take leverage on the most volatile asset known to man? Like, why would you do that? I have no desire to do that. You know what? It's hard
It's
enough.
exciting, man.
It's hard enough just to fucking buy and hold and show up every
exciting.
week. You know, my God.
Good answer, Mike. Good answer. It is pretty damn
No, but the
exciting.
thing is, like I am, man. You know how exciting it is? Like just like when things goes up, like man, you're like fucking rich as fuck.
Oh, well, with every high
That's
that
it.
comes a low, eh?
I mean, do you guys have like some friends who do leverage trading, man? When they make money, man, it's like you know how funny.
I don't.
They're
I
depressed
don't.
on the other side. You don't have. Oh man, you guys need to get some crypto friends, man.
No, I don't want any friends like that, man. Because then I'm gonna have to borrow them some money when they get wrecked. Because
Yeah,
they want to go back in. Just $500, man. I'm
I
gonna
give
win
it
this time.
500, man.
You have a question. If you loaned $500 to a friend, they leverage trade, they're G, they hit the bottom, bang, make loads of money. They make, let's say they make 5 million.
Yes.
Are you asking for $500 back? Or are you asking for, what are you asking back? What do you think they should give you back?
So if any
I think
friend,
you wanna do
if there's a friend that did that, any friend that did that would not give you $500 back.
I'm not asking for anything.
How much you give Ali?
Jeez, honestly, if I made 5 million, they let me 500, probably 50 grand.
Yeah, 50K back.
Yeah.
Tight
I
ass.
don't know, man. I think I'm gonna give him 500. I'm gonna give you 500K, man. 500K, man. I'm like, man, here, 500K, man. He never. I think 500K, man. I think it's way
How come
100X.
500K seems seems like a nice amount, right?
50K.
Yeah,
I think it's made.
now I feel bad.
Fucking
Hold
tight
on a
ass,
second.
man.
Is that 10,000X actually?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh damn it, man. Are we back on our 10,000X? What's going with Ali? Tell me, man. You're tuned in with Pulsechain side. What is your opinion with what's going on with our? Some people are saying that he might have beaten the whatever. What is it in the EU?
The
Whatever
Interpol
they're following
charge,
him.
yeah, the tax evasion charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's to me, it's another irrelevant, deep kind of irrelevant thing. You know, it hasn't been a thing that's suppressing the price. It's not going to be him beating that or getting rid of that's not going to be a thing that pumps the price to the upside. Maybe if there is something happening there, it is strange that he's coming back on X today, engaging the way he is. He hasn't done that for a long, long time. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe in some sort of legal way, if he has beat that charge, paid the taxes, seen that whatever it was, 20 million bucks flowing through Tornado Cash a few days ago. Yeah, it's hard to know what's believable, what's right, what's wrong. But
What does your gut say?
my gut says it's got nothing to do with it. But I'm just glad he's back posting. That's it.
Richard has some of the access to some of the best lawyers in the world, right? So
Apparently, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I presume he has legal advice on what he's doing. I presume if he's coming back and he's like starting to, post again, I assume it's after consulting like professional legal professionals, and because I know he hired a whole a whole law firm or whatever to beat the case against the SEC. So I presume he's got good advice at least. I mean, if he's coming back, he probably knows what he's doing.
Well, he hasn't insulted anybody the way he's come out all guns blazing today in a long, long time. So something's changed. What it is, I'm not 100% sure. It is a bit suspect that money moved a few days ago, but whether it's tied to the Interpol thing, I don't know. You see a lot of Hexagons post a lot of stuff that's just absolute nonsense. So until he says something, I'll just take it what it is. He's back insulting people a little bit more like his old self, which is, in my opinion, is a good thing. Although,
We need
You
to
say
we
that
need to see
because
him.
of the cry fagging? Oh, Ali, look at that, man. Look at that wine, man. Yeah.
Ali, we need this twirl. We need the twirl. You know, we need to twirl
I'll,
it. There you go.
I'll spell it on the laptop. No coordination, man. No coordination. Plus, Dukes is going dry for 6 weeks. So, day one, maybe I'll try it just for Dukes. Woo!
Dukes of Booze. I
Uh,
love this man. You know what? He's been a big supporter of Titan X, man. Duke of Booze, well, I love you. I personally love you, man.
yeah, he pops in most weeks and says hello. Maybe it's you. Maybe Duke is you as well. Is it?
Me?
I don't know anybody.
It's an interesting.
Come on, man. I cannot be Duke. No, the thing is, okay, let me tell you guys something because I was asking earlier in I will not disclose which chat that is. Asking about the cry fagging. And somebody answered there is apparently another word which is called hold on, it's not cry fagging, it's called same fagging. And same fagging means when you respond to your own post but with a different profile, and that from 4chan. So you post something and then out and then log into a different profile and then you answer to that. That's same fagging.
That's if you're somebody doing that, fuck you. That's
But that's
That is hilarious.
exactly. It's like, hey, stop same fagging. That's exactly what you would do, Ali. so apparently, so same fagging, there is like they're related, boys, in a way. Anyway, that's something. I don't know if that brought anything to you guys. To the Chinese crew and Mike, thank you for the hub and all your support. Duke of the Booze. I think Duke of the Booze is in Netherlands. I will come and visit you some future.
Hey, Mike, while I got you here, can I put you on the list for an hour block for a second anniversary stream for Titan X?
Absolutely, man. An hour might be
All
too
right.
long, but give me some slot. Maybe an hour is a bit too long. I don't know if I can ramble for 2 hours.
Okay.
I might need to get some wine from Ali if that's the case. If I can ramble for 2 hours though, an hour.
Okay, we stayed on all kinds of time last time, remember?
I remember, man. I remember.
But it was a little different. Everybody was happy, and now they're not.
The thing is, like, I saw on YouTube there was like, I was like, man, you know what? I need to join, man. Fuck it. I can just ramble now.
We still got time to get some pumpage in October before we're doing the second anniversary stream. Let's keep it. Let's keep the dream alive. Utah will be pumping right into that anniversary stream.
I mean, we're still here, man. That's the way to go.
It's all that matters. It's all that matters.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Actually, I don't know whether to feel a little bit awkward here. I know these two websites don't compete. Titan X Hub, Titan X Pulse.
We try to keep it that way. We try to keep it that way.
I'm not hating, bro. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's it. Mike come in once he's seen you were on. Once he's seen you were on, he had to jump in and sabotage the stream.
I mean, that's why I came on. I was like, man, I need to jump on this, man. I need to jump on this horse. I'm joking, bro.
Hey, some premium memberships half price today.
That's two jokes.
All right. So look, we're gonna have a dig in. Do you want to share your screen for having a quick look at Titan X utils? Maybe first thing we can look at would be the ORX. Any ORX data you've got?
Yeah, let's do it.
Damn, son, you got the RX information? Fucking hell, man.
We got the ORX, man. It took ages. Very hard work. All credit, by the way, to Keto. Keto is the one that really worked on all of this. So I am sharing his work. I'm just presenting it. Let me see what I can. Can everyone see that?
No, we can't see shit. Oh no, it's coming up now.
Is it coming up? I think it's there. Okay.
I guess
So
yes, we have it now.
basically, all that's really changed from the last release is there's this new analytics and protocol analytics portion of the site, and right now we just have ORX. We're planning on adding Orin as well, because that's releasing soon, and they're quite, I believe, similar in terms of the stats we're going to be getting. But basically, you have analytics now for vesting. So that's essentially what we've added. So you can basically see all the vesting data presented to you. So I'll let this load. Give it a second. But yeah, guys, Keto was working hard on this. There was a lot of data to get from the blockchain to cache efficiently and get the correct data as well. I'm sure Mike knows it's quite difficult getting the correct data on some of this stuff. So yeah, so this is basically what we have. So we kind of have this vesting schedule analytics here. Okay, so there's a lot there's a lot, but there's not a lot as well to decipher. So you kind of have a little summary of kind of stats with the supply here. So you can see the current liquid supply, current vesting, staged, current total, that's in the staging I guess staging period, 3 days. The backstop pool is an estimation, and then we have the current amount of forfeited supply. So yeah, but really what's really cool with this is now we have, like, you can actually see when the vestings are coming out along a graph.
I actually seen Trader Lee sharing this. I didn't know where it came from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's come from here. We released this, was it last week now? I think it was last week. So this is like brand new. And this kind of adds a whole new element to the site. A lot of the, I guess you could say, proof of work for this stuff was what we did with the NFT data. And then we really applied our methodology from the NFT data into getting this stuff. But this stuff was hard. I mean, the getting this vesting stuff was very difficult, and getting it.
Well, what made it so difficult, if you don't mind me asking? What was so hard about it?
Yeah, I think
I'm not saying that it's easy, but just this in particular, what makes this different?
I think you would have to ask Keto more specifically, because he's the one who primarily worked on it. But I believe it's to do with the kind of vesting curve is almost like exponential. It's not like linear. So being able to calculate like accurately how much vesting is coming out over time is like almost like exponential. It's something to do with that. You have to check with Keto on that.
I mean, I can talk about that a little bit more, I guess. Pretty much I have the same data, and one of the hardest, the thing is, like, all this data is not readily available. It's not like, oh, you're reading from this location, and then you just have the data and you can just show it. That would be the easiest, right? But it's like, it does not come in as like readily available data as like you'd wish to. So for instance, if the data is like, see, is like, okay, you want to, let's say you want to see the person who has the most liquid, like you want to have the person who has the most liquid data. Okay, that one is probably easy. But then it's like, okay, then you want to see the person who has the person who invested on the east side as well. So all this data is not very easily available. Let's put it that way. It's like, you need to do a lot of work to display that data.
Yeah, you're digging deep into the blockchain, you know.
Yeah.
Digging deep. Like a 4chan, deep 4chan thread.
we definitely, what was it called? Something fagging?
Yeah.
We're data fagging.
That's what we did. Yeah.
A lot of data fagging, I'm telling you.
I don't know why that's so funny, but just coming from you two, it is.
Yeah, that's really what we're doing, bro.
Yeah,
We're going deep in
that's-
that data.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, to look into this, like you have a basically a graph, you can see when the supply is coming out from the vesting. This is a daily graph here. Obviously you can see this day has a lot. October 15th tomorrow. Wow. And then you can actually hover on different wallets. So you can see the top wallets, and I believe this is ordered by how much they had vested. So you can kind of see down here the top wallets. And when you hover over them, I believe it does show you on the graph when their remaining vests are coming out. So if I go over this one, you can see you see my graph there. Like I might have to zoom in maybe, but let me try and zoom in. It might not work actually because I'm zooming in and I can't hover. But yeah, when you hover over it, you can actually see like the exact days that wallet has supply coming out, which is a really cool feature. I think people like to investigate. A lot of people like to investigate people's wallets, especially the big whales. They want to check on what
Yeah,
people are doing.
that seems like that might have been pretty damn difficult to put together. I'm flicking through it on my own browser here, and yeah, the top wallet looks like it gets everything in one hit. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe actually the top wallets has some left in staging. Yeah, so he's only got some left in staging. He's actually early claimed everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's claimed everything, and he's got 25 million ORX left in staging, and that's coming out, I believe, something like the 17th of October. You can actually click on the wallet. So if I click on the wallet here, you can see it loads up like exactly what they have. So you can see he's got the total amount left is 0, like he's got nothing vested. He's just got this amount left in staging. So he's got 25 million in staging, and then once that comes out, look, there's a 888. Maybe it's Jake. I'm joking. But yeah, you got this left in staging, and then once that's been claimed, then it's gonna be literally 0 left. He's got 0 ORX claimable now, 0 vested, and you can see this is how much he's forfeited. So that's the biggest vesting whale, which is pretty cool. And you can actually see here staging claimed. He's got 0 active to be unclaimed to claim them. So he's basically claimed everything. The top guy. He's only got the staging. Yeah, he's claimed it all. So that's all in staging, and he's gonna probably be claiming that soon. And people can probably speculate on who that is. I don't know, but there's probably some speculation I can definitely see about who this one is. I don't want to dig deep.
It sounds like you have. It sounds like you have some speculation.
I have my thoughts. I have my thoughts. My thoughts will stay with me.
Fair enough, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can see this. And you can click through for all the wallets. Oh, I've gone back completely. Let me just go back. But you can search your wallet as well. So if you want to check exactly your stuff, you can search your wallet, click on it, you can see all your data. But yeah, that's really it. It feels like a lot of work, and it's only like 10 minutes of the stream. But yeah.
This is the thing, man. I wish like a lot of things, like just for this of like data. Like imagine you just display one, and sometimes like just display that one number, like the amount of time it takes to just display that one number, it's like, oh my god. People just, I mean, obviously it's like people just get the data they see, but it's like, oh my god, you cannot imagine how much work goes behind the scene to just display you that one data. It's insane.
So much work. So much work, and so much nicotine behind the scenes just to get that data out there, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I started with nicotine like 10 years ago, but I mean, I'm using some other things now.
Maybe that's what you can talk about on the anniversary stream, Mike. Give us the details.
I mean, I'm just sniffing life, bro. Life, man.
I thought you said sniffing lycra.
No. I'm just accepting reality, life as it is. and a bit of wine, man. But wine is just for occasionally celebrating. Ali, we're celebrating today.
Absolutely, always. So, Jukes, you pushed these updates in the last few days, yeah.
Yeah, I believe this was pushed last week. And we're gonna push this similar thing for Oren. So
for Oren, has Rich been talking to you about any of the stuff for diamonds yet? Has he? Or I suppose it's not, we're still quite early with that. We've only just finished the first audit. We haven't really dug deep into too much of it yet. The code's not even out there for anybody to have a look at yet, I suppose. But has he mentioned any of it to you yet? Has he?
not in terms of adding it to the site, but yeah, I mean we've spoken about diamonds behind the scenes, but not in terms of adding it to the site. So
And
perhaps
how obviously the community feedback, I'm sure, has been fantastic for you, but how are you finding it, like how are you finding it in terms of actual engagement and with the sentiment in the market, and especially the Titan X ecosystem pretty low? I mean, how are you finding sales of the software at the minute?
yeah, I mean engagement is low, but that really I see that as a reflection of the wider market. So yeah, there's kind of two parts to it. So look, on the negative side, every business needs cash flow to really run. You need cash flow just to keep things running, and you want to upgrade, you want to have better like services, better servers, better APIs, all this type of stuff requires cash flow. So on the one hand, it's difficult. Like you need the cash flow to keep the business like sustainable, to keep it running, to keep yourself motivated to build on it. But then on the kind of like positive side, it's kind of cool like building all this stuff while things are low, because it's going to be interesting seeing when things pick up how these utility sites pick up. And I'm sure Mike has probably seen a similar kind of thing with community engagement. It's going to be interesting like when things do pick up, how much these utility sites will pick up. So I think that's going to be true for utils, true for Titan X Hub, true for Titan X
Yeah,
Intro,
I mean,
true
I
for
suppose a good thing is, Mike, I mean, I'm sure last year when you first released Titan X Hub, the premium, it was in a good run up in the market. Everybody, the ecosystem was buzzing. There was new protocols. People needed the data. Maybe they don't. Maybe not
The
too
thing
many
is,
people
people not is it was like they demanded the data.
demanded
It
it.
was it's like the amount, like I had to work so much. I was like in front of my laptop. I mean, I'm in front of my laptop anyway a lot of times, but I had to work overtime, like literally 7 days a week, several months, and things. People demanded the data, so I was working hard as fuck, and great. And I gave all the people who wanted the data. I heard everything it wanted. Obviously, right now things have changed a little bit. It is what it is. It's the market. Things will change, and we just accepting the reality. And at the end of the day, is I think it's the acceptance of reality, how things are, and not how you think things you would like it to be. Obviously, I would like it to be way better.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I would like it to be that whatever 10,000 people watching us, but we're
Absolutely.
accepting the way it is. I love you
Yeah.
all, 8 people,
I
all the
mean,
8 people watching us live.
all eight
I love
people
you
that
guys.
you made Mike think of it. But look, it is. I mean, it's the same. It's the same for all of us here at the minute. Anybody building, working on these utility sites as well. I've seen Mike. Will kick you out of that equation, because everybody knows the effort you've put in for the ecosystem over the year. You get that, and you get plenty of praise for all the things you've done and brought to the ecosystem. But I'm gonna just shout out the Dukes, because they've built in the sort of in the worst of times. They've
Yeah.
built an absolutely amazing site, and I really hope that you get the users flooding to get the data that you're providing, and you get a good return on your investment of time and effort. I've seen so many people put, yeah, time, effort, money, their heart and soul into things in crypto and not sort of get the return that they're hoping for. So hopefully, whenever things start to turn around for the ecosystem a bit, people will see the value in Titan X utils and and buy their subscriptions.
Yeah, I think everything like Mike was saying, it's perspective on where we are in the ecosystem right now. Obviously, if you're building any kind of business, you have to look at, you know, how many total users are in this space, and then you realistically, no business is going to get 100% of the user base. So you're going to capture a certain percentage, maybe 5%, maybe, you know, 1 to 5% is generally realistic. So with that in mind, you have to ask yourself, like, with crypto, I feel people's attention span is very short, right? When people know things are like not going anywhere, some people, they just close the laptop and they're just like on their journey, on their life. So there may be a certain amount of wallets that hold, but that's not really an estimation of how many users are here now and participating. So that's just the way I see things. I think a lot of people are very switched off right now in the ecosystem, which is not surprising. Obviously, things aren't you know, pumping like crazy, so people are naturally less attached to it. But as that market sentiment flips, you know, one of the beautiful things about building this is it's really evergreen, in the sense that when the markets do pick up, you just have pretty much an evergreen kind of data there, you know, like people know, and Mike knows, like users, there's always going to be users, there's always going to be whales who want the data, you know, at the end of the day. And as more people do get interested again in the markets, as Ethereum goes up, hits all-time highs and surpasses it, and Titan X takes off, Jake comes back, like when we start to get that cycle kind of repeating, I do believe that the interest in the whole ecosystem is going to build. Like the protocols right now that look like they're not doing anything, I believe they'll turn around. And you know, the likewise with utils and everything else. But I do appreciate those words. It has been a lot of work getting this to where it is, and it's been a great process. You know, it's been a really good process. It's been a great process for me and Keto to build something like, you know, and take something to the next level. You know, you learn a lot in that process, so I'm always grateful.
I know I keep telling myself that the experience is worth more than the money.
At the end of the day, it is actually truth, man. The thing is, like, I mean, Ali knows already, man. I think he has also tried a lot of businesses and he has failed in a lot of things. And I've tried a lot of businesses, man, and a lot of things have not worked at all, man. Most of the time is I've tried so many things, man. I don't want to talk about it, but potentially there's only like 2 things which have actually worked out, to be honest.
Yeah.
And one thing is like, okay, there is like some cosmetic business I'm running, and that's pretty well. And then there's like maybe some crypto stuff I'm running, which also worked out pretty well. Although, well, now probably not so well, but it is what it is. We accept reality how it is. But all in all, Jukes the Great, you've been doing great work, man. And the thing is, like, you know, it's much easier if people demand work. If people demand like we need the data of this and this stuff, it's much easier to get motivated for that, because like people are demanding it. Like when you're doing some work where people are not demanding anything, you just have to motivate yourself. It's a different thing, you know what I mean? So
100%.
you've been
Imagine, you can imagine if, like last year, whenever people were screaming at you, "We need this, we need that," you're like, right, fucking get it done. You'd almost work 24/7 just to keep cranking stuff out. Yeah, hopefully
and I
that.
was.
Yeah, hopefully that time comes for you guys as well, Jukes, you know. And we've been saying this for a long, long time. Whenever we do start to get some half decent green candles and people come screaming back, well, hopefully we get a good, 6 months, maybe a bit more of period again. Because all that hype in Titan X was only, was only 3 months. It was only 3 months of up.
But I mean, it was a fucking good time, man. I'll tell you that, man. What do you mean only 3 months? It was fucking the best 3 months ever, man. What the fuck are you talking about?
That 3 months was crazy. You know what's funny? It feels like way longer than 3 months.
Yeah.
You know
I
how
think
much
it's
the
the I think
rifle-
it's the adrenaline. Like every day you wake up, you got that adrenaline. You go check Titan X up portfolio. Oh my god, it's up again,
Yeah.
and then it's like there's a stream on. There's like that adrenaline, you know, like it's like your
Dude, I
time
was
moves slower.
refreshing my own portfolio. The thing is, Titan X portfolio. I use it myself, man. I made it for my own fucking like because I use it myself. You know how much refreshing I was clicking? I was like, man, refresh this shit, man. Like the amount of I was paying way too much. Utah, what the fuck is going on with you, man? I don't like that. Are you
What?
sleeping?
No, I'm right here.
Are you sleeping?
I'm just listening to you, man. I'm laughing. I'm muted, but I'm laughing at you right now. You
Man.
got jokes.
Man.
You got jokes tonight, man.
The
Yeah, it was.
best, the best
Do I have I'm not even sure about that one, bro.
for me, the best thing you added to Titan X Hub was the being able to find all the different coins in your different wallets. That was fucking genius. It took that took way too long to get added to the site. You didn't
But the
even
thing is, like, man, you fucker didn't even ask for
I
that.
know,
Some
I
other
know.
guy asked for that.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck should I fucking know, man? It's like, man, I like,
I fucking
bro,
Mike's just
I
getting
don't like.
pummeled
How
from
the
every
fuck
angle.
should I know about that?
I can just imagine Mike out here like on the leg press machine, like doing a leg press with his laptop out,
Yes,
like getting DMs
every
like
day.
this. Build this, build this, build this. He's like, let me finish this rep.
The thing is, like, imagine I started with like the normal. Like, the thing is, like, one thing for sure is like all the things in the Titan X which I built initially was for me because I needed it. I wanted to see. I have a lot of fucking wallets for whatever fucking reason, and I want to see all my wallets. I want to see all the stuff I had on Ethereum, on Pulsechain, on fucking BNB, on whatever the fuck, right? I want to see all that, and then the other stuff which came after was just people DMing me. It's like, hey man, it's like I actually, yes, I have ETH on 20. I want to see them all. And Ali, what you just said was like, you like that feature, but you fucking never asked me. What the fuck, man?
I knew how busy you were. I didn't want to bother you. I could just take my
For
time.
fuck's sake, man. Just fucking write, man. I'm gonna write it in my fucking to-do list, man.
Yeah.
So like don't hesitate, like as Ali said, he was thankful that that feature came. But there was some other guy who just messaged me. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna add in my to-do list. And that fucking to-do list was up in the list, man. So anyway, what I'm saying is like that portfolio is built purposefully because I needed it and I built for that. Titan X is my big portfolio tracker. Love that it tracks my little P position. Thanks for that. Dude, oh, Booze, I'm gonna visit you, man. I fucking love you.
So here, Mike, have you still been doing the? I know the Sunday spaces are on, but you're still there co-hosting every week with Plan A, or have you taken a back step?
The thing is, Sunday, I needed to touch a bit of grass. Let's put it that way. I need to touch a bit of grass, and I was talking to Plan A. I was like, hey man, can we just maybe move it on Monday or Tuesday? At least then that's like not on the weekend. At least on the weekend, there's like some friends, family, and all that you want to meet and stuff like that. And I sacrificed all that on whatever for how many weeks on that Sunday to not meet family or friends. But now I was like, bro, actually, I have to do something about it.
Yeah,
But
so
he's on another timeline.
yeah, it's to be fair, it's the same for it get too much for me to turn up every Sunday. It's like a time
Yeah.
come where you have to go, oh shit, I've ignored my family for long enough on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, Sunday dinner time here in Ireland, we're having everybody's
Yes.
having their Sunday dinner, and I'm sitting with the fucking earpiece in, waiting for my turn to talk in the Titan X spaces. So I can totally understand it. But yeah, I can totally understand that one.
Yeah, but
Fuck you guys,
that's the thing
man.
is like so on the Sundays, like I mean, especially if you're having the Irish stew, it's like man,
I'm there, but it's 10 o'clock in the morning for me on a Sunday, so it's not too bad. But I won't be there this Sunday. I'm going on a hiking trip. I was supposed to go, but I had death in the family. Some stuff happened, so I'll be hiking Bryce Canyon this weekend. So
Bryce Canyon. Where's that?
it's in southern Utah. It's a national park.
Southern. Oh man, you have the right name for that, bro. Utah Crypto.
Yeah,
What's the name again? Let me search that. What's the name again?
Bryce Canyon.
Bryce.
That looks insane. I literally just searched it up as well.
With an I or with a Y?
Why?
Bryce Canyon.
With Y.
Yeah, man, this looks beautiful. Is that Las? Hold on, okay. Is that Las Vegas? No, right?
Nope, it's Utah.
Utah. All right.
Southern
that's
Utah.
fucking Utah.
So
Dude,
in
this
the
is beautiful,
northern
man.
in the northern part of the state where I live, where we
Yeah.
have the mountains and all the ski resorts and everything are up here in the northern part. But when you go down towards the southern part of the state, you have the red rocks and the desert and national parks. There's like 5 national parks down there. And I've only been to one. And I've lived here forever. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but it's normal, man.
70
It's
years, 70 years. Utah, is it 70 years?
68. 68.
Yeah, but it's
We have
normal,
a
man.
68
similar
years or
thing.
1968?
Dude, this looks fucking beautiful, man. Fucking hell.
We have a similar thing like this actually. If you come to the UK,
Where?
go to Luton. Go to Luton.
Luton, come on, for fuck's
Beautiful
sake.
place.
Luton, bro. This
He
place
thought,
looks like
I
fucking
thought you were being
heaven, man.
serious for a second there.
Yeah, I did. I know.
Don't do that. If you watch the stream,
I was like, is this fucker for real?
Bro, I'm looking at Bryce Canyon. This is fucking beautiful, man. Oh my god.
But just on, I mean, the way I feel about it, it is important, and I have shit. It's a plan A for sticking that out. No, it's a different time zone, but I think like this stream on a Tuesday, the spaces on a Sunday. You used to say it all your time. Red candles, green candles. We're here. It's important that there's some sort of place in the community that's always there. Something that's always kind of, no matter how good or bad it is, there's always a place to go and catch some sort of update, or get some sort of what would I say? I don't know. I don't know, emotional help with your baggage once a week.
Oh my god. Yeah, maybe I guess that's the right word.
Crypto
Anxiety
therapy.
reduction words.
it's gonna be a therapy group. It's a therapy group on the flag.
The thing is, like, I think the Pulsechain guys had like what was it, like Pulsechain praying? They had like some spaces on Twitter. I thought it was really funny, man. Like they were praying like every Sunday.
Did I see that? Did I see? Yeah, what do you call that guy? I don't know. I can't think of his name. Somebody did post something about that today. Is that a regular thing where they meet up in the
They
mornings
pray.
and praise Jesus
Yeah,
first?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I saw something, man. I was so funny, man, because I think they had like Pulsechain. They were praying, and so they had this background church music, and they were like, oh, they're praying for the Pulsechain prize to pop up.
That's
It's
fucking
like
cool.
Richard. It's like a picture of Richard on a cross or something
Oh,
with a
God.
long beards.
And then he just comes out and verbally assaults the whole fucking community via Twitter today. That shit was awesome.
It's like, hey guys, stop cry fagging.
Brutal. All right, let's start wrapping it up. Let's see.
Let's go to titanx.com, man.
I have
Let's
that
go
here.
to
Well, you want to look at something in particular? Do you?
Duke of Booze says Utah. Oh, come on. What did he say? Duke to Duke. I've been in cold and water skiing in the 80s. Oh, look at him.
Yeah,
In the
that's in
80s?
Idaho. That's in Idaho. That's a little bit north. That's the next state north of me. It's beautiful also. It's beautiful out here where I live. I just been here too long, so I need to change.
I gotta ask if Duke of Booze was there in the 80s skiing, how the fuck? How old are you? Fucking, how old are you? Fucking Duke of Booze.
He could have been a kid in the 80s. He could have been a kid.
Fair enough, man, but maybe he's gonna answer. Let me ask you again. What's going on with GoDex? What's up with that percentage? Did I do a mistake?
No, God knows.
Click on that, man. Is that real? What's going on? Just click on it. You have the fucking chart right there, man. Oh, he's 6 years old. Duke of Booze, man. Shout out to you, man. Well, give me the fucking country. I'll come visit you, man. We'll have a drink.
Almost as old as Utah.
Little bit older than me, bro. We're over here. We're over here in our golden years, bro. I'm telling you.
So that I was okay. GoDex. I think that was my. I'm on a different chart here, I guess.
This is the chart. Well, let's see. Pump, pump, pump. Yeah, it doesn't even give you the.
Imagine, I think there's definitely
Something's wrong. There's us covering it, saying it's up 20%. Don't write these projects off. It's not even the right data.
I guess I have to check. I'm sorry, guys.
ORX is fine. Taurus is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, all good. All right. Yeah, we're gonna start wrapping up here. Let's see. Mike,
You're not clicking the portfolio, man. Did you save your addresses there or not?
I'm not clicking portfolio. I've done that live on stream before by mistake. Fuck that.
You know the funny thing is, like, sometimes like people have issues with the portfolio, and I'm asking them, it's like, hey man, would you mind if you give me your address so that I can debug the issues? It's all fine if you don't want to send me your address. And and then some of the guests were like, hey man, no worries, I'll send you my address. Then at least you're gonna see how wrecked I am.
Mike, I like it sometimes when the portfolio has a glitch and I become a millionaire when I check my portfolio.
Me too.
Or even a billionaire, bro. I'm like, I'm a billionaire overnight. Damn.
I love it, man. I love it.
I start looking up which sauna to buy. I'm like, I need to buy a sauna now. Put it in my gym. You know, bang.
Juice, where you at actually? You're in London, right?
London, brother. Yeah. United Kingdom.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to dox, man.
What was it? Sorry.
You don't have to dox, but I think you're in London, right?
It must be in Luton.
I think I've doxed my city before. Yeah, there's a lot of people here though. It'd be hard to find me. It's too many.
I mean, I'm just asking. Since when I'm in London, maybe I have to visit you, man.
Oh, bro, 100%.
The thing is, Northern Ireland. The last time I was in Northern Ireland, that was a lot of fun, I have to say.
How long ago was that?
In Belfast. I mean, that was too many. That was like 12 years ago, unfortunately.
Yeah, Mike. Whenever in the United Kingdom, let me know. I'll give you a little tour.
I know, like we were like I remember last year it was, and even in Jake's mastermind, but he used to have all these talks about everybody meeting up, and I actually met Bad Sports and about 5 or 6 other people from the mastermind, and that was actually like, was that before? I don't think was that even before Titan X launched. No, I think that was probably about 3 months after Titan X had launched, but you don't even hear anybody talking about that anymore. You need about a 4 or 5x and Titan X before people start talking about meeting up and renting yachts and all this kind of stuff again.
You have to take all those founders' pictures and tape them on a fucking light pole and say, "Have you seen me? Reward
Have you seen this man?
missing. Yes, missing. Reward."
But you guys went to fucking Portugal, no?
Wait, what?
You guys went to Portugal, no?
Yeah, me Bad Sports, Scotty Blaze, and Irish Crypto back in the day. Yeah, we all went to Portugal. But then there was about, I think all in all there was about 12 people met up from GX Mastermind in Manchester. Yeah, Manchester. Even like before Titan X even kicked off. But yeah, in fairness, that was great. I loved even Marek from Eros and King
The
X.
king, yeah.
He was there.
Ali, I have a question.
Yeah.
Was Jake's mastermind people like aware that he was building Titan X?
In the start of it, no, but it was open for about a year before there was even really talk of building a protocol. And I think he always had an idea to build something. But yeah, in the 2 year, there was probably a 2 year run up from the mastermind launching to Titan X launching. And the first year there was no talk of Titan X. The second year was pretty much all talk. It was all talk of Titan X. Did cover what was going on in the markets and things, but it was pretty much every week. And people get fed up. People that were people get pissed off because the whole thing was talking about Titan X building a project. People had put in there to discuss coins, wider markets, all that kind of stuff, and the talk was really just all focused on this project Titan X launching. Some people loved it, some people hated it.
Yeah, I used to wake up and be on those calls at 4 a.m. my time. I think it was on Tuesdays. And yeah, and that was way before Titan X. And we'd talk about Pulsechain and Hex. It was before Pulsechain launched.
That's
It
right.
wasn't, man. It wasn't. We were talking about all the shit that all the shit that we liked before Titan X ever showed up. Zen, minting fucking Zen FTs. Fuck Jack Levin.
Jack Evans, he was even in there for a while as well.
Yeah,
In the chat. Oh,
yeah. He still has access to Jake's chat. There's a Zen topic in there, and people would
right,
bitch, and he'd pop in once in a while and defend himself and shit. And now it's none of that. Jake's the founder, and it's Titan X, so he can't really just go in there and talk about markets and things like that. So now it's just
all the channels are there, but there's virtually no activity in there anymore. Unfortunately, it was a great group. It really was. Don't get me wrong. There was some pretty grim, awful calls, but not. I think everybody thought things would be different. Things launching like Power City, 9-inch, some of the other sacrifices that came along after PulseX, even just with the whole Pulsechain stuff. That everybody in the mass, but we're all interested in kind of wanting to be in the same ecosystems and a lot of the same coins. And it was great crack. Some good times and some fucking absolute horrendous times. Some good calls and some really really bad calls. But yeah, it was a good place to be. I don't know. Sometimes I look back and go, "Be better if I never fucking joined it."
yeah. My life was simple before that happened.
Now you're a founder.
I wasn't expecting this shit. My God, the crypto's wild. I love it. I love the hustle, man. I love the ups, the downs, the sideways, the parties when everybody's happy, the FUD, like all of it. Like I wouldn't have it any other way. I bitch about it sometimes, but like I just fucking love it. It's so wild. It's the wild, wild west out here, man. It's like it's totally different, than the real
It's the
world.
gold rush.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, we're going to start wrapping up. Any final comments or anything, Mike? Have you?
The sauna disconnected. The Wi-Fi sauna is gone.
Yeah, he's finished that glass of wine that he's drinking. Maybe he doesn't even realize
We've lost
he's.
Mike.
Anyway, all right, Jukes. We'll move over to you. Anything you want to say? Final comments. Cheers for coming on again and giving us a bit of an update on the Titan X Utils site. Anything you want to say
man.
there?
Yeah, I appreciate being on again. And yeah, like I guess closing remarks would be, I think this is a huge milestone for Titan X Utils, like getting this data. I know a lot of actually people wanted this data, wanted access to it. So you can get access to it now, guys. Head over to Titan X Utils. It's available for the pro subscription. And we're going to be adding Orin as soon as possible once it launches. So
Oh yeah, what's your take? I'll ask you this quickly. What's your take? Is it Orin? Does it sound like it's coming this weekend to you?
do I think it's launching this weekend?
Yeah.
Well, Trader Lee does. So with that information, do what you will, I guess. Yeah. I mean, the top wallet early end claimed everything, so maybe he's participating something. So who knows? Yeah. Follow the whales. Follow the whales.
All right, man. I really appreciate you coming back on, and you're welcome on anytime. Anytime you've got another update to the site, please feel free to pop in here. And as well on Saturday evenings, 8 p.m. UK time, we'll have a Titan X community stream. Well, we'll call this the weekly Blaze and the Titan X community stream on a Saturday. They're pretty much the same thing. Us sitting here talking to ourselves, Mike, 8 people tuning in every week. But that is what it is.
Breaking numbers.
Yeah, feel free to pop in anytime, man. You're always welcome.
Cool. Cheers. I'm gonna head off, guys.
See ya.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah. I mean, what?
Oh, fantastic. All right, guys. So, hello, Ali. Can you hear me? Is my internet clear now?
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, all in all, guys, it is the market is the market. Binance fucked us. So if you're in leverage, most likely you've been wiped out, but there is no then. Take care of yourself, the computer, shut off the laptop, touch some grass, come back and check out. I mean, it is really hard because a lot of my I have some few friends who fucking lost everything as well, man, and they're not in the good mood right now. It is really, really hard. Oh man, I don't know. The thing is, like, I just believe, like, especially in leverage trading, man, all these platforms, they can manipulate the price in such a way that you can never imagine, and they will. I have some friends who did with leverage trading, but it's actually a really, really hard game. And then if you invest in them, anyway, what it is at the end of the day, is like, cannot handle it. It's just too much. There's a lot of money. Yes, you can make it way faster as spot holding, but I'm sitting on spot holding. Okay, maybe you need way more time, something like that. But anyway, apart from that, Titan X up, I'm pushing a lot of updates. Use the swap, check out the portfolio. There is some few updates. I have the data. I have all the data for all the fucking projects. A lot of other things I need to update. But anyway, man, maybe I'm rambling too much, but cheers to
you. Cheers for coming on, Mike. Yeah, wise words there. Anybody leverage trading, please be fucking careful. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of patience, taking a little bit of time to hopefully see the goals you want to see. No need to go rushing in. Utah, being as old as he is, he'll keep you right on the virtues of time.
Hell yeah, I will.
Yeah. All right, here, Mike. Cheers for tuning in. Really appreciate you coming on tonight, and yeah, I'll catch you again soon.
Much appreciated, Ali. Love you, man.
Take it easy, man. Love you too. Utah.
Yes.
What's the crack?
Oh man, that was cool. That was cool to have Mike jump on with us and have Jukes on with us. It's good, but we're still here. We're still fucking here.
Yeah, there's been some pretty lonely weeks, so yeah, it was nice to get Mike and Jukes coming on again tonight. Yeah, and would need to. I'm just actually thinking Thursday night. Thursday night we will do a deep dive into. Hopefully, if Rich is available, we'll do a deep dive into the Diamonds protocol. Wanted to cover it tonight, but we got a bit sidetracked with everything else going on there. But I think we need to have a proper deep dive into diamonds with the first audit out of the way, second audit underway, design work all getting finalized. Diamonds is ready to launch. Well, yeah, I mean, we can have the NFT part of Diamonds launching in the next week here. So we really need to get a proper deep dive on that and go through the diagram, the flow chart, and dig into the weeds of it again and give people a real start letting people get a real feel of how well this protocol is built. You know, a lot of things in Titan X have been built, and what would you say? There's a lot of the same kind of stuff getting repeated and repeated over and over again, whatever it may be. But I think Rich has come up with something really, really good and special here with diamonds. So we need to do it justice and get a proper deep dive in again on Thursday. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good to me. There's some stuff we need to talk about, some stuff to explore. There's some awesome tokenomics in diamonds, so I think people will like it.
Yeah, because and I'll just touch on this quickly. There's we're having discussions between the three of us as well about what message to put out for diamonds. Diamonds is built to benefit Blaze. It's built on Blaze. The first protocol you actually utilize, you have to use Blaze to participate in diamonds. But there is an easy button. Obviously, you can come in with just ETH to participate. People that don't even know what Blaze is can still come in with ETH and participate in diamonds. But we've got this internal discussion between us about the message to put out. For me, Ethereum rewards is the best selling point for diamonds at a very, very high level. But it is important when you start to dig into the weeds that it is built in the Titan X ecosystem. It is built to benefit Blaze, and it is paired with X28. So X28 is a thing that's been written off by many, many people in the Titan X ecosystem, and you've been a big supporter of X28, and I think and put a post out today about pairing with certain tokens when they're at the bottom of their price is a very, very good move. To X28, I don't feel it's abandoned at all. I feel it's a very strong protocol. It just hasn't got the kickstart it needs yet. And if we dig in deep on another stream, we'll be able to dig into why we've decided to go with X28, and the diamonds is built to add to the X28 ecosystem and the benefits that brings to Titan X.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the chart right now so I can look at $80. $80 for so I'll be buying a little bit tomorrow for sure. Hopefully it stays down.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Thursday. Plus, keep an eye on. Well, I do need to share this. I did want to start wrapping up the stream, but it is something important I do want to share for everybody watching. The diamonds, myself, Rich, and bear with me 1 second. Window. Does that come up there? Yeah, Blaze 3. Okay, so just for everybody, me, Rich, and Utah are now the Blaze team. Rich has pulled together with a lot of help from Utah and a little bit of help from me the Diamonds protocol. But we are pushing all the updates. There's no point in spreading ourselves thin. We've got a few protocols that we're looking after. We're really trying to focus on Blaze and Diamonds, and for me, Trade Brawl, for Rich, Smoke as well, for Utah, Stacks and other things. But we've pulled all the diamond stuff in under the Blaze banner. So at Blaze 3 win on X, Many of the Titan X ecosystem will already follow this Blaze X channel, but all the updates for diamonds will be in here. And we've done the same thing. We've consolidated all these projects into the Blaze Telegram channel. So t.me/Blaze DeFi. Blaze is a fully decentralized protocol. It can be built on top of for as long as it runs. It inflates for the next it was 11 years, Utah, or is it 18? It's fully decentralized for the next 11 or 18 years.
18.
Yeah, 18 years. So we are focusing on it as our main protocol. So why not build on top of it? Why not bring everything under the Blaze DeFi banner? So like I say, all the Telegram updates will be in the Blaze channel. There's a dedicated topic in there for diamonds. There's a dedicated topic in there for Trade Brawl. So all the updates for the Taurus Titans game upcoming in the next few weeks. All the updates for that will be in the t.me/Blaze DeFi channel. Tomorrow on the Blaze X feed, we will be posting up a giveaway where you can participate to win one of our 28 initial diamonds NFTs or diamond certificate NFTs. Holding these NFTs will give you entrance into the 28-day Ethereum payout pool in the Diamonds protocol. There is a giveaway running at the minute, where you can. Where is that giveaway? Where you can go into Buildify and build your own token to claim one of these NFTs. But if you want a nice simple way to just try and click and win one of these NFTs, keep an eye out on the Blaze X feed tomorrow. We'll be posting up a new giveaway on there. The NFTs, when they launch in the next week or two, the Diamond Certificate NFTs, the sales of these NFTs will, 100% of that value will be used to crush diamonds in the future. So it's a nice way to kickstart the protocol. They will be priced for the launch at about $65 each. And after the first 2 weeks, that price will double. So if you get your hands on one of these for free, you're essentially in one of our giveaways getting yourself a hold of $120 NFT that will give you access to Ethereum payouts in the Diamonds protocol. So definitely one to keep your eyes open for tomorrow. Anything to add there, Utah?
Nope. I think that's it. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
So there you go. Yeah, indeed. Thanks everybody for tuning in. 165 viewers on a Tuesday night at the bottom of the Titan X ecosystem. We have seen all-time lows against ETH in Titan X this last week. We've seen it in a few other protocols within the ecosystem. So sentiment out there isn't great, but we're still here, still battling, still optimistic, still building, and still working towards and building the future that we want to see. ORX vesting tomorrow. So ORX, the first fully matured ORX vests come out tomorrow. I think many people have already. My opinion is that many of the early sellers have already claimed and sold. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in ORX tomorrow. I think Shadowy hopefully will announce some sort of date for the launch of Orin. So although sentiment may be a little low in some places, it's very, very high in others. It is what you make it. And what you go looking for out there, you will find. So keep it fucking positive and keep building, helping us build the ecosystem that we want to be in. And on that note, 165 people tuned in tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And we're going to have a deep dive of the Diamonds protocol on Thursday night. And that will be posted out tomorrow. And then we'll have the Titan X community stream on Saturday. And we've got the Titan X second anniversary stream coming up on the 1st and 2nd of November. Anybody at all in the community, be it a builder, community member, whoever the fuck you are, feel free to reach out to me, Utah, or Rich, and anything from a 1-minute video to taking up a 1-hour slot on the community, the anniversary stream. We'd love to have you there, have your support, and yeah, show us what you've got. So I'll see you all on Thursday. And as Utah likes to say, it seems to be becoming a little bit of his catchphrase now, is hold the line. Don't sell your bags, and don't go insulting Richard Hart, because he will slap back with a vengeance.
Oh, darling, lean in close for diamonds. The sultry Ethereum Temptress making Blaze and X28 tokens sparkle with irresistible fire. 3 steamy payout pools lavish you with ETH, crushing cell pressure and whispering sweet utility in your ear. Drama? Please. We've got pure diamond desire. Slide those diamonds into the vault. Tease up to 888 for shares that'll make you shiver. Craving more? Crush extras for a bonus that'll leave your wallet begging. Payout seduce. 60% at 88 days. 40% at 288. Effortless, eternal, and oh so enticing. Baby, dive into the diamond's allure now. You know you want to.